Hi everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today I want to show you something that none of the trading gurus online will ever show you. Yes, because they always show you those big payouts and those big trades with 1000 risk to rewards, but they will never show you the failures, the hardship and all the difficult moments. So this is why today I want to show you how I lost another ftmo challenge for 100k. Because I'm not a trading guru, I don't want to be one, I don't want to be an idol, and I want to be transparent. And this is the reality of trading. So if you want to support me, please subscribe to the channel because I saw that about 80% of you is not yet subscribed. So let's start with the trade recap. So first of all, as you can see on the daily chart, we entered this fair value gap and price also took these equal highs and started to go lower. So let's say that at the beginning of the day, I was already bearish, but during London Open, as you can see, there were not any setup that I really liked, or to better say, there was one trade but there was a problem because you see, I'm trading on FTMO, on CFDs for gold. So 2.15 is not enough to open a trade, at least because I'm trading on a swing type account. So I was trading on a swing type account. So the next challenge, I think it will be a normal type account. So this type of trade, I could have opened it, but as you can see, it would have gone well, but of course I couldn't open it. So yeah, for the rest of the session, there was nothing. And during London lunch, I saw this beautiful setup. Would have entered right here, placing a stop loss at the high and aiming for a 1 hour again. But unfortunately, what happened was that I was eating, I was having lunch. And the problem is that this trade, as you can see, formed in one candle and it didn't even retrace or anything. It immediately started to crash. So I really didn't have the time. I didn't even notice it. Like I was eating. Okay, I was there eating and I look at the chart and I see that I really missed out on the trade. So unfortunately, that was my bad. I should have been more focused, but that's the reality of trading. Sometimes things like that can happen. During the New York session, as you can see, like, yes, some setup formed, but again, like the stop loss was too small. 1.2 is not enough for me. So I passed on this one. And again, like maybe here you could have opened a trade, but to be honest, I didn't really like it because it made a big wick taking this swing low. So I wasn't confident on shorting at the close of this candle, placing the stop loss above this high. So I decided to wait. And here is where I opened my first trade. So the idea was that price entered this fair value gap and rejected the level. So I entered short right here at the close of the candle, placing the stop loss above this high. And my idea was that price wanted to reach this swing low, which was the low of the Asian session. And as you can see, I got stopped right before price started to go lower. So for me, that was an okay loss. This is the kind of loss that you take it and you can really do anything. It's just the game of trading. But right after that, what happened was that I saw this candle stopping me out and immediately started to go lower again. So I thought that maybe price was ready to go to my target. And this is why I decided to open this short, because I said, okay, right now we're ready, we're going lower. But again, as you can see, price started to go lower and then made this god candle out of fucking nowhere and I got stopped out. After that, price went to my target. So, I mean, it didn't really take the level, but it was close enough for the TP to hit. So, yeah, I mean, I think I got unlucky here because there was absolutely no reason for this candle to happen. So yeah, that was it. And at this point, I had like 1.3k left in the account. And at that point, I was kind of tilted. Obviously, it's not like I also got slipped a lot because I had 4k minus 2 losses, risking 1%. I don't know how I got slipped like $700. So it wasn't nice. I decided to risk it all with one last trade, and what I did was trying to short again after market open with this candle that took this high slightly, respected the 1 hour fair value gap, or at this point inversion fair value gap, and made an inversion fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame. So I entered right here, placing the stop loss above the high, but again I got stopped out after a couple of minutes. And yeah, after that price went higher and then started to finally go lower. So yeah, maybe my timing wasn't nice, and with this last trade I lost my challenge. Right now, I'm not really sure about what to do because I was considering to buy a futures prop firm account so that I can solve my problems with trading gold on the 1 minute time frame. But the problem is that even if you make it through the challenge, when it's time to make it to the payout, for example, on Lucid, if you buy a 50k account, like there is the max payout capped at $2,000. And to make that, you have to make basically 4k. Which is 8R if you risk $500. And I mean, it's not really ideal because, yeah, you might take the $2,000, but then you also have to tax those dollars. So in the end, you get nothing for 8 hours, which is not a small number of trades. So either I buy an FTMO challenge with a normal account, or I could put some money in live trading, but I think it doesn't really make sense because I don't have that much money to put in a live account. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what to do. If you have any suggestion, please comment down below and let me know. As you can see on my FTMO dashboard, this is the recap of today. And as you can see, like with the first two, it should be like these two trades. Yeah, I got slipped a lot, and yeah, that's why at the end I only have 3 trades instead of 4. And this is the final status of my FTMO challenge, not passed. So yeah, I will move on from this. Guys, I hope you appreciate the transparency. And as I said, if you have any suggestion, please comment down below. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next few days with a new video.